Hi, you guys. Thank you guys for being here. If you found this message is for someone who has pretty much grown up losing a lot, okay? The person I'm talking to today, you have been through so much. You have lost so much. People, circumstances that you thought would work out that didn't. There's so much loss here and so much grief. Okay? Grief that you've had to go through. Number 33 when I looked up. The journey of self-mastery, right? That's just what it is. What you're moving into right now, you've lost so much, whoever I'm talking to. You've been through so much. The person I'm talking to today, because you've been through so much and you've had so little, you've had to make do with what you have. The abundance that is coming in now, that might have already come in, you have such a deep appreciation for this abundance. And the reason why this abundance is coming in the first place, you guys, is because there's been a sacred lesson here that you've learned. And it's appreciation. And it's trust, faith, trust in God that He's going to take care of you. So the abundance is here for you now because you've let go of worry. You started to trust God. And you appreciate, recognize, acknowledge the abundance that is already present in your life. This is why more is coming. You're attracting abundance right now because you're in an abundant energy. So you're going from feeling very lost, like you always lose, like you're that person, like I'm always going to lose here. Like you're always losing things, whether it's people or whatever it is. It's like you feel like you're always, something's being taken away from you your whole life. And I feel like there's been a deep, deep lesson here about appreciating. You've had to. I'm getting someone had to appreciate what they have, like kind of out of survival. Like, what else am I going to do? You know, you're kind of backed up against a wall. This is very deep, deep alchemy that you have done here, whoever I'm talking to, okay? You've turned grief into abundance, which is very deep, deep alchemy. This is, not everyone can do this, okay? You've turned your woes into wealth. That's the kind of energy I'm getting right now, okay? So what I want to do real quick, before I get into this next 2 cards that I pulled for you, I want to read the abundance card because this is the card you got. Oops. All right, so your affirmation today is, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever the I desire. It doesn't say that, but that's your affirmation. We got to like put a little spice in that. Sprinkle, sprinkle, right? All right, you guys. It says, always remember that you are God and God is all about creation. God says yes. The ego says no. In order to have abundance in all areas of your life, you must create the space of receiving and know that you are deserving of anything that your heart desires. The more you can release limited thinking and worrying, the more you are open to receiving the infinite flow of the universe. So allow yourself to have fun when manifesting what you want in life and enjoy the process. By embracing a positive mindset, you are opening the door to unexpected abundance. It is natural to have abundance in your life. And you must realize that any thoughts of limitedness may have come from either a past life or a life condition that you have chosen to overcome. They could also originate from programming that you received from the environment that you grew up in and in the value systems that were taught when you were young. Now is the time to begin to live with the realization that you are worthy of having abundance in every aspect of your life. And when you are in the vibration of receiving, you can manifest whatever the fuck you desire in your physical reality. Anything. This is the energy you're in right now if you have found this message. You are emitting the frequency of abundance. You have turned some kind of grief, some type of loss, the way you've grown up, losing things all the time and always trying to catch up, I'm getting, always trying to make up for what you've lost. And finally, you hit a wall and you were like, you know what? I gotta start appreciating what I have right now. This table, the air in my lungs, you know what I mean? Like my skin, this blue sky, right? Like these are like you went back to simplicity. And this is how you transmuted this grief, this loss, this sorrow, the things you have been through. You have really learned to appreciate what you have and who you are. Okay, there's a prayer being answered here. Next card that you got was prayer. This specific deck is from your spirit guides, okay? But you have your guardian angel coming through on this one. If you can see, it says guardian angel right here. So yes, it's from your spirit guides, but your guardian angel is coming through your spirit guides right now, saying, we're answering a prayer for you right now. You have prayed to be abundant. You have prayed to feel abundant. You have prayed for certain things, even abundance for others. This is happening. The reason why this is happening is because you know it's possible. You know you can. The next card you got was success. There's a prayer here, okay? There's a prayer here, and it's, I'm getting, you know, to be successful, to be abundant. This is all about like richness today, you guys. If you found this message, it's all about richness, enriching your life in every area, okay? I'm going to get another card, and it's going to be from this, I forget what this deck is called, you guys, to tell you the truth. Fuck, I totally forgot. Let's get a card, okay? Let's find out. I'm feeling richness. Richness. You know, you guys, you really appreciate where you came from. That's really what it is. It's like you finally appreciate that fucked up road you had to travel to get here. Yeah, shedding power. And there's a gift at the bottom of the deck. This is a gift from God. Wow, money matters right behind that. You have been going through it. I'm talking to someone, you haven't had anything. Growing up, you're very minimal, living on the minimal, living in survival mode, just getting by. This type of energy that you've had to shed. You've had to shed this to take your frickin' power back, you guys. It says you have the power to take control of your life, and it talks about career and finances. So you've been through the shedding process is what Spirit is saying. You've been successful here. The nature spirits are coming out as well, you guys. So I want to say that Mother Gaia is calling you to get out there and to ground this successful energy, ground this abundance. You know, the shedding card, it says reducing losses and completing a new metamorphosis. This is why we have success. You've completed some kind of metamorphosis here, and they want you to know that. Your angels want you to know this, okay? They want you to know that there's a prayer being answered. This prayer's, the reason why the prayer is being answered is because you have eliminated all the things that were in between you and this abundance. You've transmuted the shit that's between you and this abundance. There is nothing there anymore. It's a straight shot. That's what I'm getting. It's like straight to you. Nothing's in between you and this abundance. So there's a gift coming in here. Fertility. Okay, don't sacrifice family for career. It's time to think about family, life, and children. Okay, so what I'm going to say here is you could have been overworking yourself. Okay? Overworking yourself. Over-worrying yourself like we had in the beginning. The stress. We have endings here at the bottom of the deck. There's an ending to the old way you did things. The way you made money. The way you worked. Okay? There's an ending here. I'm going to get one more of these. And you're fertile with something. Okay? Wow. This is very interesting. You're fertile with abundance. I'm getting Empress energy here. Okay? And we're going to grab some tarot here. Alchemy. What did I just say? Alchemy. You've alchemized. I just want to show you. You've alchemized this grief into abundance. The loss into luxury. The woes into wealth. Whatever you want to say. Okay? You've alchemized this pain into power, right? And we have partnership at the bottom of the deck. Joining forces with business partners for a win-win cooperation. Okay, so there's a partnership here. Let's get some tarot and find out a little bit more, you guys. There's a partnership here, right? So, you know, like I said, the abundance is coming in all areas. So an abundance of new community, new partnerships, new ideas, new people, new ways of living, like that people will show you through meeting them, through spending time with these people. God is sending you specific people here to up-level you. This is all about up-leveling. That's what I'm going to say. You have alchemized the grief, okay? And you've turned it into abundance. Wow. I split it on this card. It talks about, this is the Ten of Swords, but there's two Ten of Swords in this deck. And one of them says it's the real Ten of Swords where it's an ending. The other one talks about, says, oh, everything's fine. I split it on that card. Now, I want to say really quick that I do feel that for a long time, you were acting like this. This is what you've alchemized, you guys. Everything's fine. I'm all right. I got it. I can do this. No! Yeah, you can, but do you want to? So I'm talking to someone who's finally said, no, I don't want to do that. I'm not living like that. I'm actually an abundant fucking person. I'm actually an abundant soul. Why the fuck am I acting like I'm in lack? Why? So let's find a little bit more out about that. This could have been in your DNA, a family wounding. It could have been from a past life, right? It could have been just from your environment around you, projecting their lack onto you. Let me know, where do you think this lack came from in the first place? Let me know in the comments. If you think that you know where this lack came from, put it in the comments, because that only alchemizes it even more by recognizing it, throwing it out there. It does. It's telling God, I see it. That's what you're doing. It's like when you recognize that, you're showing God, I see the problem. Checkmate, bitch. I see it. I'm done. I'm not living that way anymore. The reason why is because I know more now. I know better, so I'm going to live better. Page of Swords. I know more now. That's what this is. It's that epiphany. It's like it's breaking through 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. It's breaking through that illusion. Holy shit, I don't have to live like this. Holy shit, I'm actually abundant. Holy shit, I can manifest whatever the fuck I want. Holy shit. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Okay, Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Again, this could have been some people around you. It could have. It really could have. Because that's what's coming out here. That the Three of Pentacles, it could have been the people you were around with, the people you worked with, even co-workers. It could have been just people you were spending time with that was rubbing off on you. You started thinking the way they thought. Those are not your thoughts. You are an abundant soul who could have been around lack-minded people. But you've alchemized this. Taken your power back. You've shed the old. You've been successful. And now there's a prayer being answered. Beautiful. This card is an extra card in the deck, and it came out for you. And it says, you are a badass being, full of life, love, and possibilities. Holy shit, I don't have to live like this. Holy shit, I'm actually abundant. Holy shit, I can manifest whatever the fuck I want. This is your energy right now. Holy shit, I can choose a totally different life. Right now. Right fucking now. How's that? I'm just kind of tripping out right now because it's like I never really thought of it that way, you guys. Your energy is bringing something up in me right now. And it's the choice that we have. Holy shit, I don't got to carry all this. Holy shit, that's not even my fucking energy. You know? It's a realization with the Page of Swords. Oh my God, I am a badass. What the fuck? What the hell? Why have I been living like I'm in lack? Like I'm a nobody, you know? When you're like everything. And a bag of spiritual chips, bro. Like you're all of it. You know? You're all of it. Okay, so what else, Spirit? Is there anything else you want to tell them? Because I do want to get a kipperish real quick, you guys. Six of Cups, okay, with the Six of Pentacles. This is alchemy. You have 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. This is alchemy is what I was going to say. What I'm going to say here is there's some old memories here with the Six of Cups. Some old ways of living. And I'm getting some old emotional baggage here, okay? Some stuff that you kept replaying in your fucking mind. And this is the way you grew up, is what I'm getting. This is the way you grew up. You grew up in lack. You've alchemized this into physical things. You've taken old emotions, 6, 6. You've taken like 6 old emotions and you turned it into 6 physical things here, okay? The number 6 is relevant, but what I'm getting here is that you've taken old emotions. Where's that card? Wow, 10 of Cups just fell out. I can't even right now. You've taken old emotions and you've alchemized it. You threw it in that fucking, what is that called? What is this thing called? Cauldron, right? Someone just, I swear, telepathic. A cauldron. That was so crazy. Okay. You've taken these old emotions and you've transmuted it. You alchemized it and you turned it into something physical, something tangible, something that's going to help you in this lifetime. Okay. This is what you've done. And 10 of Cups fell out when I was grabbing another card. 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is about richness. We're going to get one Kiprish. It's about richness. And I'm getting, it's like spiritual richness, yes. But it's like, it's that, it starts here. It starts here. It starts in the feeling. And I think that's why that card fell out. It starts in the feeling and it turns into this. You've alchemized some feelings here and turned it into something tangible. And it's really beautiful. So we're just going to get a tiny bit more before we go here, you guys, and see what else Spirit wants you to know through this Kiprish. What else Spirit would help them right now? So just know, you guys, you've turned, this is an answered prayer, and you've been successful at transmuting something. You've been successful at shedding the old. You've been successful at taking your power back. You are fertile with something, and you're fertile with the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. That's crazy. It's just crazy. All right. Holy shit, I'm a badass. That's what I'm getting here. Holy shit. I actually am a badass. I actually am a badass. You've taken your power back. You're the boss. You call the shots. I'm going to feel however the fuck I want to feel. Not how you feel, not how he feels, how she feels, how I fucking feel, and how I want to feel. I choose my emotions. I choose my thoughts. I am the watcher. Whew. You got powerful energy, you guys. And yeah, you are the watcher and you got people watching you. Okay? Jealous. Jealous. Maybe hiding their hands. Maybe not telling you exactly, you fucker. Maybe not telling you exactly how they feel. But you know, you can read energy. You know exactly what they're feeling. And you know that some people are not happy for you and your success. And that's okay. Go on. You keep going on being abundant. That's all right. It's all right. Obsession came out in the reverse with mature woman. There's someone you've detached from is what Spirit wants you to know. And this could have been a mother wounding is what I'm getting. It could have been a mother figure that you have successfully detached from. And Spirit wants you to know that you have truly cut cords with this mother figure or a feminine figure, okay? It's a feminine figure that you've cut cords with, and God wants you to know that. God wants you to know this is your fucking justice, and you're going to be getting unexpected money here, okay? The reason why, and we even have rich guy coming out. The reason why, you guys, again, it's because you've alchemized some kind of grief here. You know, then when that 6 of Cups came out like that, like when we had the 6 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles, I immediately felt transmutation. I immediately felt you like turning, I'm hearing water into wine. That's what you've done. You turned water into wine. You've turned your emotions into something tangible that you can, that will help you in this lifetime, that you can enjoy, period. That you can enjoy. You know, it's really beautiful. It really is. And so I want you to give yourself a little hug right now, a little pat on the back, and just a little like, hey man, really good job. We did a really, really good job. Please do that. No matter how weird it feels, do it. Career. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. This just took a turn. Hold the fuck on. Wow. So there was a lower spirit. And I'm getting the spirit of lack. This was your job, but this spirit was affecting your finances, your career, how you brought in money. Okay? That's why this Jezebel energy was affecting your finances. Look at that. Thief. Look at that. All right. This is why Spirit wants you to know what a badass you are. Okay? You're out here transmuting old energies and defeating lower spirits out here. This is what you do. This is what you're doing. Please give yourself a hug. Jesus Christ. Wow. Why am I hearing something so weird? And I'm not going to say it, Spirit. There's no way. Oh! Oh! Yeah, you're protecting yourself, but your spirit team is so on this, you guys. It's not even funny. Look at this. There's a lack mindset that's being blocked. You're blocking that shit out of here. You're not gonna, when you think of something that's like in lack, you go the other way. I'm not, you control your thoughts. That's what this is. You completely control your thoughts. You're blocking out anything that is of lack. Beautiful. Protection on the bottom of the deck. You are so protected. But like I said, you've learned to protect yourself from these lower vibrational thoughts. You know where it's coming from. You know those are not your thoughts. Now you know. And now you can decide when that thought comes and goes inside your brain and you're like, whoa, what? Actually, I have a choice here. And actually, I don't have to listen to that voice of lack. You're protecting yourself. You've grown roots now. You're stable. You see yourself clearly and you read energy now. Okay, so there's a lot changing here. I'm going to get one last card. A lot's changing here. Love spell in the reverse. Ice Queen on the bottom. This was some kind of magic here. This was some kind of a lower spirit trying to manipulate you. It's the spirit of lack. One of these and we'll go. This is called the, oh no, I think this is numbers, yeah. So let's see what number comes out for you before we go here. Spirituality and spiritual career. Ooh, what? Okay, 77 and 78, okay, are the ones that came out for you. Spirituality and spiritual career. 23 on the clock. So I do feel that, you know, someone here, you're about to have a spiritual career, or you do. And this is where this abundance is coming from. Someone here, you are using all the things you have learned. Look, teaching and learning on the bottom of the deck. You are learning. Yeah, you are learning, but you are also now the teacher. Okay, the student has become the teacher right now. That's what's happening right now. That's exactly what's happening. You will go on to teach others about this lack mindset and how we have a choice, whether to be in lack or be in abundance. This is what you're going to do. Or you might be doing this already. You could be teaching this shit already, you guys. And I'm just, you know, rambling on for nothing. Someone here, you're going to teach how to be abundant. You will. You're going to teach how to stay in that vibration of abundance. This is the message, you guys. I hope this helped. Please know that you have defeated the spirit of lack, the spirit of grief, the spirit of loss that has been after you since a child. In your family line, making all of your family members feel in lack, but you have turned these old memories of lack, you've turned it into abundance. You've transmuted it. You've transmuted the spirit of lack into the spirit of abundance. This is what you've done, and you will go on to teach others how to do this. I love you guys. This is amazing, amazing, amazing work. Wow.